Talkin Sauce. I'm with the vivacious, vicious Vicki. Thank you for joining me today.
You're welcome. It is an honor for you to be in my presence.
I'm so happy we're in this very undisclosed location that no one will ever find out about.
Yeah, I can't let you know where it is because it's very secretive. And if I tell you, you will just kind of ruin it. So
yeah, so you'll never know.
Yeah.
So this game show, it's a game show. Basically, we're just going to get through these hot sauces today, and I'm going to be asking questions while we go along. So let's see how far along we get. All right. So
I do like chicken nuggets. So
take your first nugget.
Okay. Burger King. Shout out. Oh jeez. Oh boy.
You should be fine.
This is going to be a bad night.
Don't you worry. All right.
Can I go?
Yep. Delicious.
Okay. Alright. That's not bad.
So let's start it off.
Okay. That's good. That's good.
So you've only been in this business for 2 years now.
Yes.
How do you feel you've progressed in those 2 years?
Well, within 2 years, I've actually shocked myself. I'm just kidding. I already knew. No, right. Try to dive down a little bit. Within 2 years, I've seen so much that I can't even comprehend. You know, for me, it was kind of finding myself, kind of finding who I am, and not just being Valet Vicki, but kind of just embracing the character that I was meant to be, which is who I kind of am now. Always room for evolving and, you know, growth and whatnot, but in the last 2 years, I definitely am very proud of myself for as far as I've came and the things that I've accomplished, and, you know, you can't, like, make that up. So, you know, within 2 years, I am just grateful overall. I've loved wrestling my whole life, so to kind of be involved in the business and be where I've been in 2 years is like, I can't ask for anything else. So.
That's great.
Yeah.
All right. Number 2. Want to just put sauce on that second one?
Yep, because I only bit half of it.
No worries.
Trying to watch my figure in, okay?
Listen, I don't have to worry about that part, so I'm just...
So just put a little bit on
I'm
this.
eating them.
We're gonna do... We're gonna do
that.
right on the edge there. So scared. Okay.
Don't worry. It's still not the...
Has like a little kick to it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Alright.
So, I'm not like a wrestling historian, but like usually valets usually end up just staying valets. Like, how do you feel that you're part of like wrestling history, basically having gone from just valets and now you've won how many championships at this point?
3.
How do you feel about like what kind of precedent you're setting for other valets in the business? Not just like women, there are men valets, and
Yeah.
you're setting like a nice road for them to get to where you are.
Yeah. So, I mean, when I first started, like, training and whatnot, like, I had the notion that I wanted to be a wrestler. You know, my whole life. I know it's a cliche, but my whole life I wanted to be a wrestler. So for me, it was kind of like a breaking out into the business kind of thing. And when I started as a valet, it was like that taste of, like, being out there, the cameras in your face, everything, and it kind of prepared me for what it was to be a worker, so essentially. You know, for me, I was a little unsure of like who I was still when I first started, because I was kind of just like thrown out there. But once I kind of found my groove and everything, it kind of led me to being like the wrestler that I wanted to be. So I think for me, it was kind of like a stomping ground, or a stepping stone, as you wish, to kind of be the wrestler that I am today. And you know, for anyone who's a valet or whatnot, it's a great experience. I mean, I loved managing. I love, you know, being that mouthpiece or being that side piece, so to speak. Might sound bad, but it's the truth. You know, kind of just being like that person who's adding to someone else's gimmick, so to speak.
And you got the experience of live events and everything.
Yep.
That's pretty good.
Yep.
All right.
I'm scared.
Number 3.
I still have a nugget left, so we're gonna put this on this little nugget here.
All right. I'm supposed to be telling everyone what peppers we have in here.
I'm scared.
So this one is the green serrano pepper. It's 17,000 Scoville.
What the hell does that mean? Just take a bite and find out.
Yeah.
Oh, jeez.
Here we go. We'll put it. Yeah.
Oh, boy, okay.
Don't worry. No one's eating off this floor. I can promise that.
Okay, we're getting a little spicy here, bro.
It's only number 3.
Okay.
So as you said, you grew up a wrestling fan.
Huge.
I know your number 1 female favorite is Lita.
Yes.
How much have you modeled yourself after her career?
So my entire life, like literally my entire life, has been Lita. You know, from when she was like with Essa to the Hardys to Edge, everything, like her singles career, I absolutely adored her from when I was like 6 or 7 years old. For me, I would say the red hair, the shoulder tattoo, may or may not have her name tattooed on my neck. I mean, maybe. I'm just kidding. Huge inspiration for her. You know, I might not be able to, well, one day, but might not do all the things that she did in the ring. Essentially, you know, her character, her presence, her likes, her beliefs, everything that she was, I actually related to on a personal level. So, like, you know, as a fan, you kind of get to know the person, like who they are, what they like, where they live, who they are, like through and through. And for me, she was like, I related to her so much. So, you know, I try to emulate heel Lita, given that I'm an asshole. But for me, no matter who it was, she was always an inspiration and has been since day one. So I'm very proud to say that.
What do you guys call yourselves? Lita heads? I don't know.
No, I don't think we
The
have a term for
Nation
it.
of Lita. What
Nation of Lita? Maybe like, well, it's not an edge head, so maybe a Lita head, I guess.
Lita head. That works. Alright.
Oh, jeez.
No, yeah.
Guys, we're really moving on up in the world here.
Now the sun's turned around.
I'm scared.
Alright. This one's cayenne pepper. It's 30,000 Scoville.
What is a Scoville?
It's like the measurement of heat.
I'm scared.
So,
What's that one? Like fucking
I'm not gonna tell you.
1,000?
It's all a surprise.
that. Oh, jeez. Okay. Guys,
Wow.
I'm scared. Okay, I'm getting a little spicy here.
That one tastes delicious.
It's good. Okay.
Made me lose my train of thought, damn it. Hold on. I had a damn good question. You made me lose it. Alright, so having emulated Lita your whole life, you're trying to find yourself a rival like Trish Stratus.
Okay.
Have you found anyone like that so far in your career?
I will say the notorious Mimi. She is also an up-and-comer. She's very young and very wise beyond her years. I've worked her probably more than any female on the indies so far. She's got a lot of spunk, a lot of sass. She could be a baby, she could be a heel. She's great. And for me and her, like, you know, you get in the ring, you just have chemistry. Lita and Trish, you just have it together. And I can easily say that the notorious Mimi, I'll see you Friday. No, I'm kidding. But really, you know, you just always have that one person that you kind of mesh well. Gabby Ortiz is a close second. Shout out to my bestie. I love you, my bestie. I love you.
I don't know who we could compare her to. No, there was.
I would say Trish because it's Team Bestie. We're Team Bestie, bro. All day.
Okay.
Team Bestie all day.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Alright, we're at 5.
Oh, jeez. How many do you have left? 5?
There's 5 after this one.
Yes.
You're getting through this. You're doing fine.
I'm doing okay?
Yeah.
It's a little like...
So number 5 is Tabasco pepper. We're at 50,000.
Oh, jeez.
Listen, if you like Tabasco, then you've had 50,000. You don't even
Don't
know.
kill me here. Oh, it's so good.
It's delicious.
Oh, wait. Hold on.
It's like a little something that they.
I just got a drop kicked in my mouth. Okay.
We're settled.
Okay.
Get through it.
Okay.
It's all good.
Okay.
We still got. You're in the easy road. This is like the nice like side street.
Okay, we're good.
So you overcome a lot in your life.
Yeah.
So how do you feel like those obstacles you've gone through have helped you with building yourself in wrestling? Like you have to train a lot, you have to do a lot, but do you feel like your personal obstacles have helped you personally to get through in wrestling obstacles?
Yeah, 100%. I mean, for me, I'm a recovering addict. 5 years. You know, I'm very open about like the things that I've been through in my life, 100%, because there are people out there who are scared to kind of speak up and, you know, scared to say like, I went through this or I'm going through this, and to kind of have somebody that they essentially look up to put that out there gives them like some sort of an outlet to kind of be free and saying like, hey, you know what, I'm going through this or I'm going through that, and reaching out for help. And that was probably the hardest thing I ever had to do, was say, hey, like I need help, you know, hey, like I'm dealing with this, or I don't know how to deal with this. And you know, when you find or surround yourself with the right people who can kind of help you through that, life gets easier. And for me, you know, I always call myself like the real life warrior, you know, because it's like being through what I've been through is enough to kind of make those nerves in wrestling kind of be at ease. You know, every time I go out there before a match or anything, it's kind of like, you know, you've been through so much, like you got this. You know, it kind of makes me confident, more confident than I should be. And I don't mean that in a egotistical or cocky way. It's 100% real, where, you know, where I am today is where I want to be. Wrestling is all I ever wanted. And I've had so many obstacles in my life that kind of prohibited me from getting to that point. So once I finally did get to that point, I was like on my hands and knees, like thanking God, like thank you for allowing me to kind of like get here today. You know, so having that willpower and that desire to always be better, always do better is essential in this business, because it just, let's be real, like you're never going to get anywhere if you don't believe in yourself. And for the longest time I didn't. So now that I do, I carry that with me everywhere I go.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Alright.
God, I'm actually doing okay here, so I don't know.
Listen, I'm telling you, it's not as bad as you think it is. Alright,
Yeah,
so
until we get to 10, I'm going to be like on the floor puking.
This one is Jamaican Yellow Scotch Bonnet Pepper.
Oh.
Scoville, 250,000.
Oh, jeez.
Gone up a little bit.
Are we getting a little...
Also, it tastes delicious though.
We're getting
I'll
a little
let you know that this one is my
This
favorite.
one's probably going in.
Yeah, that's a lot. Tell me that's not good tasting though.
I'm actually okay right now. What's happening?
I'm all about that one. All of it. Like, if I could get one sponsorship, it would be the Jamaican Yellow Scotch Bonnet Pepper.
They're making me crazy, baby.
For sure. Let me tell you. So,
That's good. That's good.
I know there's like a lot of wrestlers usually are like role models of some kind, and like, you know, it is like a taboo type of subject to say like I had a personal demon, but like, do you feel like there's definitely kids that are going through a lot in their lives right now, and do you feel like at one point in your career you can be like that role model, that spokesperson for having to overcome demons like that?
100%. I have a few like fans and whatnot who have reached out to me personally, and I always answer. You know, as long as it's within reason, you know. I've had like kids and, you know, like early teens reach out to me, some with disabilities, some with addiction. I've had several people reach out to me, and it's very fulfilling to kind of pass the torch, essentially. You know, being able to kind of tell these kids or teens or even adults I've had, you know, like, hey, like this is where you can reach out, this is what you can do, and like kind of talk to them and help and coach them through it. You know, for me, it's very important. What I learned in recovery is it's important to be there for the other person, because I was that other person at one point, and there was somebody else who was kind of helping me and guiding me along the way. And if I didn't have that, I wouldn't be here right now. I wouldn't be doing this. I wouldn't be burning my tongue off, you know, on a freaking Monday night. You know, really though.
Yeah.
You know, like I've had many close calls with death, and you know, being able to live your dream and do what you love and help others, there is nothing on this world, nothing in this world, excuse me, that can mean more than that. You know, it's the truth. You know, being able to be a role model, being able to be a mentor, especially. So that's how I look at it, is I'm a mentor.
Right.
Because I'm open right now in my career and in my life to, you know, people reaching out to me and helping them. I made a big impact on a few people's lives, and I will always hold that near and dear to my heart, because there's nothing else I could ask for.
Yeah.
You know, showing them if you follow your dreams, it'll happen, and if you believe in yourself, like, sky's the limit. That's the truth. Yeah. All right, nugget me.
Almost at the end. My
I know,
guys.
I did take time.
Boom.
And I have a Gatorade nearby just in case, because I'm like, I don't know.
Oh, no, I almost skipped right over number 7.
Oh,
So number 7, it's blood red Peruvian
Oh, jeez.
habanero pepper.
That makes me think of the Drake and Josh episode, the Peruvian puff pepper.
Those damn Peruvians. It's 600,000 Scoville. And I can say damn Peruvian. I live with two of them. Okay.
So he's okay. Me, not so much.
We're good. We're good.
Oh, jeez. That one did it. That one did it. That one was like, hey, how are you doing? Okay.
They don't get better from this point. It really does not get better. So if this is rough, listen, we only have 3 more.
Okay.
You've made it down this road.
Okay.
So going on a lighter subject. So I know I've asked many female wrestlers about this before. What is the craziest, most insane DMs that you've ever gotten?
Oh, God. Okay, well, I have the typical, hey, Vicki, how's your night? And I'm like, no. No offense. I love all my fans, but like, no. Then I have the whole gorgeous, I know, thank you. I appreciate it. I already know this. I look in the mirror every day before I leave for the house. Thank you. Then I get the roses and the pictures of like a bouquet of roses. I'm like, it's not
They
real.
send you a picture of
Yes.
roses? Come on,
And I love that I can view them and not open them because I'm usually just like open, delete. Like I'm not even gonna leave you on red because I don't want to hurt your feelings.
Yeah.
There was one, oh God, can I say this? I don't even
You're
know.
allowed it, man.
Okay. Like, do you like feet? And I'm like, I have 2. I'm assuming that you do, but
Like,
I'm
great
not
answer.
really into it. So we're gonna move on to the next one. I got a marriage proposal.
It's pretty good.
I'm not interested.
Alright.
I've gotten, do you like dogs? I said, well, I have one, so I would think so, you know.
It was an easy conversation.
Like,
to
come
start.
on. Like,
At least try. Come on.
I also actually had phone calls in the middle of the night. At 3 in the morning, my phone was ringing, and my boyfriend, who even answered the phone at the time, he was like, who the hell is this person? I said, I have no idea. I looked at it, some fan. With all due respect, I love my fans. Thank you, you keep me going. I live a busy life. No disrespect. What the hell makes them think I'm answering the phone at 3 in the morning?
How'd they get your number?
Facebook! Facebook calling me. 3 in the morning. I'm like,
Facebook?
I'm sleeping.
That's
The frick?
If my friends called me on Facebook, I'd be a little freaked
I
out.
know,
so
please don't get me started Facebook call. Just get my phone number, please.
do that.
Oh,
That's
it's annoying.
weird.
It's annoying.
That's
Get an
also-
iPhone. If you can't FaceTime, get an iPhone. Okay, you droid losers. Get
Oh,
over
come
it.
on. Listen here, ma'am. Don't start this battle. You don't want to start this battle with me. Alright? Do you also call it Taylor Ham, or what do you call it?
I'm Taylor Ham
Thank you.
to the... Yes!
All right.
Winner, winner.
You hear that, Brittany?
I'm scared. We're getting to the end.
I'm not even going to tell you what this is until after. Okay. So this one
Oh,
is a ghost pepper.
I ate a ghost pepper donut last night. What the hell are they thinking?
A little sweet. with
No,
spicy.
Dunkin' Donuts. You want to try this? Yeah, sure. Bite into it. I'm like, who in their right mind is eating a ghost pepper donut?
Well, let me tell you.
Oh
it's,
my Lanta, this is hot.
1 million Scoville. So you now reach into the big time.
Nope, I'm done.
You're not going to quit on me. You got 2 more. This is how you become a champion. You get through this. You haven't even taken
This
a
is a
drink.
setup.
You haven't even taken a
Easy.
drink of water yet.
Easy peasy.
And then you hit number 8.
Till the end of the thing. I got 3 more?
You got 2 more after this.
Okay, let's go.
You got this.
What's the question?
All right.
My
Question.
mouth is on fire.
So, is it unreal to you that in only 2 years of wrestling, you already had a WWE tryout?
Oh.
Which most people will go decades and don't even get to that far. How do you feel about positioning yourself to have a great future in this sport?
How are you okay right now?
I've done this.
Okay, well, for me, obviously it's been a lifelong dream of mine. Why do you have to ask this question now? You couldn't ask that like 6 sauces ago?
That's what makes it hard. It's a game show, come on.
It's been a privilege and an honor when I walked through the Performance Center doors. It was literally like...
You know what'd be really funny if the camera was off?
It was literally like heaven on earth. I mean, walking through those doors and kind of like experiencing what I've always wanted to as a kid. And it's, again, it's a cliche. I've always wanted to be a wrestler, but it's the truth.
Yeah.
And to kind of be given that opportunity, I was like 8 months to a year in. So when I got that email, I was like, what? You know, it was just, I can't even explain it, you know, and it made me hungry for more nuggets to kind of get this going, you know, but it made me hungry for more. It made me optimistic. It made me positive. It made me like believe in myself, you know, to kind of, you know, obviously.
That was an early confidence booster for you. Like,
yeah,
right away.
it was like, who, me? Like, you know, and it was insane. And to kind of be there and see how they do things, see how it works, what they're looking for, helped me kind of develop who I am now, because I know what they're looking for. You know what I mean? But I'm so grateful for that opportunity. I relive it in my head constantly. We're coming up on a year of that moment, which is crazy. So yeah, I'm trying. So I'm really hoping that, you know, as this whole COVID pandemic thing kind of slows down, that, you know, doors start opening for all of us again, because it sucks kind of being like halted and
You'll get back there.
Yeah, I hope so.
Number 9.
Guys, I'm really going to try to not drink at all during this. So far, so good, but I can't promise on number 9. We're going to try. Because he's going to ask me, like, you know, a life question, and I'm like, I don't want to do that.
That's the way to do it.
I want to spit so bad, you have no idea.
You can spit.
No.
Luckily, in this undisclosed location that we're at, there's a place.
Yes, we had to put it in the middle of the night, right?
Alright. You taking your bite?
I did it right.
I'll let you know what this is. It's a Trinidad Butch tea scorpion pepper.
Oh my Lanta.
Now you are at 1.4 Scoville. 1.4 million Scoville.
Guys. Thumbs up.
Don't tell people not to do it.
I think I'm having a heart attack.
Any other interview people?
I have anxiety. This is
You're
too much. I have anxiety. Alright.
You're doing great. You're doing great.
Okay, go.
Alright. So now that when I grew up, there weren't that many women wrestlers that I could be like, wow, they're great to watch. There was like Chyna and Trish and Lita and Sable and Jackie, right? Now it's like every show has at least 2, 3, 4 women that are like building up to. Eventually, we're going to get to the point where it's like women. There's just as many great women as men. How do you feel about being part of that generation?
It's amazing. I mean, ever since like the women's evolution, like women's wrestling just exploded all over the place. You know, to be able to kind of be on like a brand of just all women, which is Goddesses of War Wrestling, like being on a specific brand with all women, it's showcasing all of these girls and all that they can do, which is kind of how it was back in the day, where you had women who could work.
Yeah.
And it just wasn't calling for it. You know, it was never calling for female talent back then. And now it's like to kind of know that I'm in that evolution, I'm in that, you know, bracket of a superstar, a wrestler, not just a diva, although I am a little bit of a diva, but to not just be considered, you know, a piece of ass. I mean, I hate to say it, but it's the truth.
Sure.
You know, a valet, just to be a superstar, a wrestler, which is all I've ever wanted to be.
Women used to be the bathroom break match, and now
really?
I need to watch the women's match because I miss out on a great match.
Even like, maybe like a few years ago, like before the evolution really kicked off, it was like 3 minutes there.
Yeah.
It was literally, I would watch wrestling, I'm like, 3 minutes. I'm like, what the hell is this? I mean, it wasn't fair, you know, because they were talented. So now it's like to see how it evolved is just, it's amazing, and we deserve it. All these women wrestlers who love the business as much as the men, we deserve it because we can showcase just as good or even better than some of the men. No offense, but it's true. So definitely, man, I'm excited to kind of see where this keeps going because it's only getting better. It's only, you know, evolving more. So there's only more that we can do as women. Girl power.
All right.
Okay, so this is the last one, guys. I'm not gonna lie. I need a cup of milk. I don't see one anywhere.
I'm so sorry. There's not a...
I do have chicken Frenchie, so...
There's not a milk store nearby.
A milk store?
Milk store, you know, the dairy.
Yeah, because the milkman's just around the corner.
I wish. This would be the time, dude.
Can you imagine if you hear the cowbell go off?
I'd be like, come here, please. Is there any on there?
I'm terrified.
Okay.
Oh, jeez.
Alright, that's probably good enough. For everyone walking at home, it doesn't get worse than this, to be honest. This is the Carolina Reaper. It's 2.1 million Scoville, just to let you know. Picture your nightmares.
Oh my
in
god.
one sauce. How you feeling?
Am I high?
You made it to the end.
Anybody ever see the mask? That's a spicy meatball. Wow, my esophagus is on fire. It doesn't exist.
Well, see, you talked about meatballs, and this is the last question I have for you. So you are like the stereotypical Italian. That's your whole gimmick, right?
Yes.
How do you feel that you're representing your whole culture, basically, when you step out into the ring?
I mean, listen, being an Italian American, I'm not going to say I'm from off the boat. I'm not. My family is. I'm not. But being that stereotypical Italian, it's all about family, it's all about morals, it's all about love, and it's all about ripping someone's head off if they do wrong. But, with all that being said, I'm very proud of my culture. I'm very proud of Sunday dinner. I'm also very proud of Jersey Shore and Real Housewives. Mob Wives. Big fan of Mob Wives.
Oh.
So, I mean, yeah, that's really all that matters.
It's loud. Sorry. We'll edit this.
We are the best. Italians are amazing. I can be really loud, and I'm in an undisclosed location. I have to like, keep it down.
Yeah.
But
for legal reasons, the police will come after
but
us.
if I was to really get it out there, I'd be screaming at the top of
Are
my
you
lungs.
more of a Teresa, or are you more of a JWoww?
Oh, J-Wow, 100%. I love you, Jenny Farley. That's my girl.
She likes wrestling.
I know she does.
She dated
And
a
her
wrestler.
boyfriend's a wrestler. And I'm friends with him.
Wow.
Exactly, my man.
That's pretty cool.
Mm-hmm.
That could be the next whole faction right there.
I think so. So, yeah.
Well, we've made it to the end. My tongue really hurts.
My tongue's not even there.
Can't even feel it.
I think I swallowed it.
But I'm very happy you made it to the end. You didn't even take a sip of water.
Because I am a goddess.
That's
I'm
right.
the best.
That's real champion right there, actually. I respect it. So thank you so much, Vicki, for joining
Yes,
me.
thank you,
I'm
really.
glad we made it through this journey together. And I'm gonna go like drink a whole gallon of milk. It's gonna be bad.
I'm gonna go eat pasta.
Yeah. Thanks for joining us. I'll catch you next time. Boom.